well expected there.
Yeah. Just gonna wait for the Valheim. And then maybe an Ignis, and we should, you know, just continue to roll back into normal stuff.
Well, I would say Yibbeneth, Crickneck, Marja. I'm surprised at Diochan.
Diochan.
Crickneck. See, I wouldn't have. If I was ATF, I wouldn't have banned either Yibbeneth or Crickneck because they have first pick. And if they now ban it, it takes the bans away from them instead of forcing the bans on iNFamous.
Yeah, but you don't know. You don't know what they're going for. Are
That is
they?
true.
Are they going for the? Are they going for Ignis? Viral not gonna get the ban in. Okay, so we're just we're gonna drop that one. They don't even care at this point. They just didn't want to play against Crickneck.
Well, see, even though you didn't want to play against Crickneck, I would have forced the ban there.
Yeah.
And there's the Ignis.
Ignis all day, man. That's interesting. Valheim made it through. A lot of characters made it through. This is gonna be weird.
I've seen Yorn's gotten a buff too. I haven't played him in a while, but I do like the quicker time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
It's pretty quick.
yeah, I'm really excited to see this Ignis situation.
And we got a butterfly and a Joker.
That Joker did. I don't remember what the change was, but there was a change to him to make him a little more viable, if I'm not mistaken.
Now Mina is the top support roam. She's now in the top tier.
Wait, no one's banned Chalk. This could play into my favor. Come on, ATF. Listen to your guild leader. Yes, there it is. I'm all in. So this is gonna be great. ATF, just cancel the match. ATF wins. They got the Ignis I wanted to see. I was curious about Joe. Oh, that Nacroth. Zephyrus. I've seen a lot of Nacroth play recently, and it's been frustrating. But Zephyrus.
Hashtag Chognar for jury.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Zephys is part of the top tier in the jungle. Also, I believe he's now S tier.
Yeah, he's strong.
I'm not totally sure about Butterfly.
Yeah, I don't know that she's at tournament level, to be honest. But maybe we'll see some interesting play there.
Let's see. Let me pull up the tier list. Let's see, they say the Butterfly is now B tier. Yeah, I'm surprised with the Butterfly. I mean, they still had a choice of Slims, Murad, Violet, but probably nobody knows how to play Violet now because of not having Soul Reaver.
Well, I mean, she's still very
powerful.
A very valid pick, though. Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, you're probably just gonna have to build it with Scorching Wind instead of Soul Reaver.
This is just fantastic. Look at that maxed out Butterfly skin. Jeez.
Yes.
Maybe he's the best Butterfly player we have ever seen, and we're just sitting here questioning everything he's done.
Hey, you know what? Who knows, dude? I'm actually kind of surprised that Komodo is not going to be jungling.
Yeah, that is a little odd. Why Komodo's the man?
And Vader, I always thought he was a side laner.
Well, they really mixed it up here recently with the changes on the team. Now, looking at their opponent, though, Vicious is definitely that. He's a great player.
He's very vicious in the mid lane.
Yeah, and Liliana is just one of those characters that can really get in there and just cause havoc. we've got, I mean, going a little further, Siege was in ATF for a little while and moved over. He is a great player. I've seen him play a bunch of different stuff. Don't know that I remember seeing him play Yorn, so I'm not sure exactly his level on Yorn, but I can't imagine, just based on seeing him play in general, can't imagine he's not going to be a big part of this. But the Mina, like you said, I mean, Mina being where she is right now, I feel like Mina and Chognar are going to be the determining factors of this match.
Yes. Yeah, Mina's a triple S tier now, and then Chognar is S tier. But Mina's the top one at the moment. And then it's Mina, Grok, and then Chognar and Crashed. But Crash is much more powerful in the side lane now, the solo lanes.
Yeah, I feel like Grok is so much of a one-trick pony that it's really weird to even say that he's that high up. I mean,
right.
If you miss, you're done for 12 seconds. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure. I need to turn down my in-game sound.
All right, so we've got a lot of the infamous guys together. Looks like they're gonna just roam as a group. They end up splitting up. We've got Komodo finally in action. A lot of coverage here from both teams. I mean, they're really just trying to cover those jungles and prevent any kind of invade. Butterfly gonna try to move in and get a little bit of action on that Zephy's, but he's probably a little bit too far, and I'm not sure that's not gonna be the end for, yeah. That was a little bit too deep.
Yeah, a little too deep without their support, Chognar.
Yeah.
See, Chognar should have led the battle into the jungle to be able to protect Butterfly, especially for escape.
I think he thought he could get a little bit more damage in. Zephys is a fairly solid hero at any level. I don't know that I would have jumped in that early. Meanwhile, top, we've got Malik just going after the Mina just a little bit, but not interested in chasing.
Yeah, Zephy's, especially if he starts getting low on health, his power starts to increase.
And the Abyssal is up. We've got Joker and Yorn just kind of down there maintaining, just trying to prevent the other team from taking it. I don't know that either team is getting the vision that they would really need to ensure that their jungles are covered. So I don't even know if they're prepared for an invade. We've got a pause. Meanwhile, my wife made me some cookies.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What kind of cookies?
Reese's peanut butter cookies. They're freaking amazing.
Now you're talking my language, man. Except my favorite cookies are the oatmeal raisin, it's fresh out of the oven.
Those are pretty good, yeah. I didn't like them when I was a kid, but as I get older, I'm definitely a fan. So we get a little bit of action on the Abyssal Dragon, and some heat coming down, but I don't know that they're going to commit. I think they're just going to try to steal it. And they're not able to get it. ATF groups up. Zephys is a little deeper than he would have liked to have been. You can really see that Ignis, connecting with those stuns and those slows. I don't see the damage yet, but we're still early on.
Chognar. It's interesting if you look at the tier list. Ignis actually is in the B tier. Well, you have Jinnar, that new the new hero that's supposed to be coming out very soon, Liliana and Natalia in the S tier.
Oh, Natalia's insane. She was strong, and then they buffed her twice. I don't know. I will never understand that.
I don't know why they did that.
Got a little bit of heat going on Malik. He's probably not going to be able to make it out of that. He's taking way too much damage, but he does get an opportunity to jump back. Komodo on Ignis rolls in. A lot of hurt people, but no one going down. Ignis misses his cleave. Got a little bit of chase from Butterfly, but I feel like after that earlier engage, she's going to be a little bit more careful moving forward. Not a lot going on, to be honest. A lot of people just kind of maintaining lanes, just trying to get their builds up.
Now, see, this is what Vader should have done earlier when Butterfly went over to the blue side jungle.
Oh, Mina jumps in on the Ignis. He's locked down. I'm not sure Chognar's going to be able to get there in time. And Ignis goes down. Butterfly not able to get the kills, but does just enough damage to make him back out. But that's not going to slow Zephyrus down from his jungling. Dragon pops. Got 2 down on bot, pushing forward toward that INF tower. We've got 2 moving in mid, but there's a little bit more to defend in mid. Almond just clearing waves, just doing his thing, sending those minions in. You know, Chognar's kind of pushing around the Abyssal Dragon. There's just a whole lot of randomness going on. Ignis,
I feel like everyone's just a little bit all over the place.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of communication. I feel like with a little more communication, both teams could really wreck. And Komodo on Ignis just taking a lot of heat. Everybody's pretty much just afraid of what he can do. I still don't know that anyone specifically knows what he can do. They've just heard about it, and they don't want anything to do with it. You got 4 moving in on Joker. He's taking a lot of heat. He's probably not gonna. He does make it out, and get some damage in along the way. But they move straight to the dragon, and that's going to end up being a positive for the red team. Butterfly, you probably don't want to do that, and that's
a dead Butterfly.
Yeah, but Mina's so close to going down. Still don't think it would have been worth the trade.
Yeah, Butterfly would have been able to get in there and take that Mina down with that low health. That's a quick little reset with some health coming back, and that's very big in that aspect.
Oh yeah, got Chognar, Ignis doing a little bit of roam, and this is definitely a new well, I mean, the majority of the players playing tonight on the ATF team are not the players of the past. They're kind of getting everything together, so they've got a good bit to learn. But I feel like Tooth and Komodo, Viral as well, having played, and actually Vader, they were subs. So yeah, I guess 4 of the 5. They still count.
The ATF does take that first tower on that bottom lane. The Joker just keeps pushing, making pressure. It's actually pretty impressive.
Yeah, Frost. If anybody's been watching the PVL stuff for a while, I refer to Frost all the time. He's like my boy in the game. Like, he and I play together all the time, so I'm excited to see him
get caught out.
And my boy is in trouble. He needs to get out now, but I seriously doubt. Well, maybe Chognar.
Oh wow.
Oh no, he's done so. He's done so.
Oh
yeah, there it is.
Where's Vader going though?
He didn't want anything there.
Well, I mean, as a tank, as a support, especially with the slows like that Vader has, he could easily gotten Frost out of there.
Yeah, and like I think you mentioned, that's not directly what he usually does. So it's
not what
probably
Vader
just a
normally
learning curve.
Right, it could be.
And
Because as a support tank, in that's another dragon goes to INF.
Butterfly jumps in again. There's way too much damage. Chognar's getting the slows down, so they are able to get out, but I don't know that was the best time to jump in. Zephy's really challenging to kill. And yeah, but he still gets away, unless Chognar, yeah. Only chance was that Chognar slow, and he wasn't able to get it off. Chognar is in, and he goes down. Meanwhile, we've got Ignis and Joker pushing the mid as best they can. They've got a lot of backup from the INF side to really just prevent that from going any further. And we're back to lanes. Mina just kind of rolling around, just trying. They're just keeping an eye on Ignis. I don't know that Mina wants to pull back just because of what he can do once his cooldowns. Once he gets to a certain point, I mean, he doesn't have any. Butterfly jumps in, gets wrecked pretty quickly.
I see Butterfly is one of those type of heroes that you have to wait till the opportune moment.
Yeah, that's true.
And basically, once you have gone in, there's no real way of escape to get back out.
Meanwhile, Ignis just doing his thing. He's really keeping everybody low. They need somebody. They need a finisher. Chognar trying to cover. I don't know. He needs to be way deeper in that to cover Ignis. Ignis ends up going down.
Vader is just out of position. As a tank support, or even as a tank in general, you have to protect your squishies at all costs. If you go down and they survive, you've done your job.
Yeah. Well, I definitely understand that. You should look at my match histories for the last 12 months. How many times did I die? I did my job.
If you die more than 5 times and your squishies are getting 5+ kills, and you've done your job.
All right, Dragon pulled out. Chognar in trouble. Shield goes up, but he goes down, and just happens so fast. Yeah, I'm like the king of 0, 10, 30. That's just my thing.
0, 10, 30?
I mean, why not? All
That's
right.
not feeding. That's getting those assists.
I'm just saying, it still counts. You got a little bit of a push with Malik and Butterfly. Malik is low though, and Zephys can really get that damage out there fast. But is he going to be able to before he goes down? He does go down. Both Butterfly and Malik are hurting pretty bad. Mina rotates up, and that's the end of the threat there. Everybody kind of resets back to square one. Joker continuing to push the lanes, which is vital. They rotate down to the Abyssal Dragon. I don't know that is going to be the best move at this time with all the red team right there. Liliana with her poke, just not. You don't want to mess with that.
See, at this moment in time, what ATF needs to do is just basically keep up. They need to get the gold lead, for one. And they need to get that Enraged Abyssal Dragon, which will give them a huge gold lead. Right now they have 4. And see, at this point in time, they should have been able to see that, hey, there's 3 in mid, 2 are missing, and we know where Omen is. We should have gone with a 4-man rotation onto that Abyssal Dragon right then and there. See, they keep running right past the Abyssal.
Well, but if you look at it, though, and just back to an earlier point, INF clearly is communicating. And I'm not sure, just comparing the two, INF, it's like their rotations are merging together well, whereas ATF, it's kind of just, you're kind of just running into your teammates and just deciding to move forward. And it's growing pains for an early team, but INF is definitely, I would say, in control of the match at this point.
Yeah, they have full control of the map. Even though they are down by a number of towers, they have full control of the map. They know where the entire team of ATF is.
Oh, Malik is in trouble. Ignis trying to cover him, but Malik goes down way too fast. Ignis just trying to pump out some damage and get him stunned to keep that tower alive. He's not going to be able to do so, and now he's just trying to escape. Chognar runs in way too late, but he was a good ways across the map, so there's really nothing you can do there. But in the meantime, the Abyssal goes down.
Yeah, see right there. They took the enraged Abyssal. Now they're down by 2,000 gold. And they just need to continue getting that gold back up, because here comes INF straight for the towers.
Oh yeah, and in the current setup, I feel like with Zephys just clearing that jungle with all these minions moving forward, ATF's in a lot of trouble right now. Mina just getting a little bit of vision. Pause.
It kind of seems like everyone's having a little bit of internet issues at the moment.
On that, typically the day of the patch, that is the case. I haven't played all day, so I'm not sure how it's really been.
I've only played one game. My ping was kind of high. It was a little over 100, but that's kind of expected with the patch coming in. Oh, Vader's saying someone's game crashed. On ATF side. That was at 549. Or in your sense, it would be 749.
Well, that was like 15 minutes ago.
Something like that.
Meanwhile, alright, so Mina rolls in. We got the Mina Chognar dance still going on.
See, right now, INF is really focusing on objectives. And since they're hitting all the objectives that they need, even though they're tied up with Abyssals, they're still hitting all the objectives that they need. I can see that INF is going to eventually start getting into the jungle of ATF and then start to roll them.
You mean like right now?
Like right now, yeah. They got a 3-man there. They have like a 3 or 4-man rotation, and I'll tell you what, you can see that Omen on the bottom lane, and if you leave Omen alone, he'll take your towers.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna see potentially a game-ending fight, but everyone decided.
Everyone's being very passive in this game.
Oh, but to be fair, if you watch some of the higher end games from the Asian teams, they don't focus on kills at all. Like that is
I know they
such
go
a
straight for
passive
objectives.
concern. Yeah, just objectives, and both of these teams, while not focusing directly on the same objectives, that seems to be just the general focus. Just towers, Abyssal, Dark Slayer.
Oh, it looks like Omen overextended a little bit, but still took the tower.
So that can, I guess, be a positive. Malik jumps in, trying to get a little heat started. Mina just shutting everybody down. Malik does get the kill. Liliana goes down as well. And just death after death. Zephys goes down. Frosty chasing Mina. She does get away. But that's nearly a team wipe.
Why would you recall right there?
They are going to. to jump right on the Slayer. They're
Good
not
rotation from them.
So yeah, maybe they're just getting into sync, but I feel like even then, INF
See, right
having
now, yeah,
been in sync all game.
yeah.
uh,
And see, right now, ATF really needs to invade the jungle and take away the gold and experience that is sitting in INF's jungle. Because if you allow INF just to have the jungle and be able to hit all those minions, they can easily come back and overturn the game.
yeah, but look at the gold. We've got Joker at 12.6. We've got number 2 Omen. Butterfly's number 2. Omen's number 3. Malik 4. I mean, a lot of difference in items, but I mean, as it continues, it's just gonna kind of even out. There's only so much gold and items you can get that it matters. I can't really tell. I mean, what's gonna happen? What do you think? Who's gonna make the dive?
Well, they're gonna probably wait till Chognar makes that. The Chognar is gonna have to initiate the attack with Malak coming up and going for the back line, and then with Joker and Ignis coming in from behind Chognar and Malak, they're gonna just go up there and they could easily wipe them.
I feel like, I mean, you're talking about Mina, Liliana, and Zephy's. Yorn in the back. I mean, that's a crazy amount of damage. They could easily melt that team. Omen moves in. And I believe we're about to see it happen. Chognar gets a slow on. Malik, they're just clearing waves so fast.
So right now, what Chognar needs to do, Malak needs to ult in. Chognar needs to use his one, I believe this is wave, right? And then pop his ult while Mina uses her ult to lock down the Malak, which then we'll be able to push it away.
And Chog's just trying to keep those guys at the tower. Zephys is not falling for that, and he's going to jump up and protect that tower. His team's going to follow. They aren't able to keep it up, but they do push the blue team back. We've got waves almost meeting in mid again, so no real push on the minion side. We got Chognar mid, just trying to cover the minions and keep everything rolling forward, but INF grouping up, gonna move forward. They are able to get the Abyssal and the Blessing on the blue team, so that's gonna put them in a pretty prime position. And it looks like INF's just gonna move back and just simply try to prepare, maybe wait that buff out. They still have time before the Slayer is up, so they're probably just gonna turtle up and just wait for that to wear off and then push hard and go for that Slayer. So I mean, either way, I don't think it would be a smart move for ATF to jump in. I feel like INF can really jump in on that. Joker takes down that tower pretty fast.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of damage right now.
We're gonna have to pull it up here in a second and just see exactly what the changes to Joker were. I don't remember offhand, but I know they sort of made him a little more viable, if I'm not mistaken.
Here, I'll pull that up real quick.
This Mina is doing a fantastic job of keeping vision on the other team and just really trying to cover her team as far as damage. Now, ATF in the INF jungle, and it looks, I really wish it gave us a timer for how much longer they had on these, but buff is gone, so INF is probably clear to engage in a little bit better of a position. But they're not. It doesn't look like they're willing to break that group. They're just waiting for ATF to make a mistake. hopefully we can get these connectivity issues taken care of. This is, there we go.
Let's see.
And obviously INF rocking the new Pride Start tags. Chognar throws his ult down. He's going to try to push back. Ignis getting the marks off, but I'm just not seeing the stuns that I guess I would have expected. They're not taking, INF is not taking a lot of damage. They're just simply waiting for someone to make a mistake and move in. And maybe now that ATF split up, they're going to jump right in on that Ignis. He is not going to get away. He's still alive.
Wow,
oh my God, he healed.
Look at that health.
What just happened? Ignis
like,
somehow, I'm going to have to rewatch that. Somebody kill, somebody kill Komodo.
Someone needs to clip that. Dear Lord.
Yorn hanging back, trying to keep that core alive. Everyone else healing up, just clearing wave, just making sure their base is intact. Liliana, Zephys join Yorn. They're just gonna cover these waves, get everything clear. Darkslayer is up, so I feel like, yeah, well.
There goes Butterfly.
As I say that. But now is the absolute best time for iNFamous to try to cover some ground. Chognar just hanging out. I mean, somebody's going to have to bite and just jump in and kill him while he's by himself. And they're not going to be able to. Malik backs him up. You got Joker just absolutely just, well, he's doing Joker stuff. Like pre-patch Joker stuff, I guess. Is Joker viable again?
Well, his the mechanics, his canned laughter. His attack speed is increased by 50, 75, and then 100% for 4 seconds.
Oh, now I'm seeing the Ignis thing. Ignis with the dragon backing him. Chognar just covering and tanking. There's a lot of damage going on up there. Butterfly joins the fight. Ignis just doing an incredible amount of damage. So maybe my Ignis hate has been ill placed. There's a lot of heat going on that core right now, and that dragon probably going to go down. And iNFamous jumps right back in, and they're able to clear a ton of health. Chognar still alive somehow. Ignis just will not die. What just happened?
What is going on here?
This is why people don't want Ignis. Yeah, we're gonna see an Ignis ban in every match.
Oh yeah, that's
following
for sure gonna be. Definitely.
I totally get it now.
Ignis, if they don't ban Ignis, and then it's like you guys aren't paying attention. You're not watching the
Zephys just. I mean, Zephys is not a squishy character. Just goes down. Wow.
Good Lord. Oh my.
I don't even understand what I just saw. I mean, that was not that INF at every aspect of that match was in control of that match. Joker on ATF had a pretty good push. He was on top of it. He was doing damage, but I feel like the rest of ATF just couldn't connect, and INF was definitely all over that. They were clearing objectives, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Komodo on Ignis. Look, he did 200,000 damage. I didn't even see 200,000 damage occurring. He did 45% of the damage.
I may have to pull out Ignis. I may have to start playing him.
Oh my God. I've been laughing about everybody being worried about Ignis. I'm embarrassed. I don't even know how to respond. All right.
Dude. I'm right there with you. I mean, I'm flabbergasted here.
He was healing so he was dead. All right, he was dead.
Yeah, he was completely dead.
And a shield popped up, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he's got 12,000 hit points. That was crazy. Well, I mean, props to INF for playing, I believe, a better team game. You guys were absolutely on top of it. But ban Ignis. I'm on the train.
Yeah, totally ban him. He needs to go.
Jesus.
So the Joker, his canned laughter's mechanics have changed.
Okay.
So it's his attack speed is increased from 50, 75, and then 100 for 4 seconds after casting. So once he's done his canned laughter, which is his ultimate,
Yeah.
Once he comes out for 4 seconds, he becomes an actual marksman, and his attack speed is just ridiculous.
Huh. That's a fair. That's pretty cool. Man, I don't even know how I feel about my life anymore. But random point, check out this cool flash image. Can't see who that is on the INF team, but that's a cool flash drawing, I guess. I dig that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I really expected Joker to be like 40% of the damage. I had no concept. Maybe I guess I just missed Ignis the whole match up until the last 2 minutes. But I didn't see the damage that he was doing, and I was looking at him.
Okay, here's Ignis. His growth HP, 173, is now going to be 198.5. Growth armor 16.7 to 20.5. His passive mark of flame mechanics triggers 1 second after the ability has hit the target. Change to immediately takes effect upon hitting with ability 1 and refreshes the cooldown of ability 1.
Yeah, if you hit the 2, his 1 is automatically there.
Wow.
So.
And then mark of flame duration is from 2.5 seconds to now 3 seconds. And the HP recovery from mark triggering on an enemy hero is 80 plus 5 per level plus 0.2 AP is now 120 plus 8 per level plus 0.3 AP. That's a lot.
I just honestly I just don't get it. So, but he heals like you throw out the 1 to mark them.
Mm-hmm.
When you ult, it heals him based on the damage dealt.
Yes.
So you can heal 100% of your health in one. I mean, that was ridiculous.
That's what it seems like.
That's not even fair. Ban Ignis. It's been out for,
yeah, ban him.
12 hours.
Just ban him. Just ban Ignis. That's just bottom line, guys.
I'm a support / mage player, and I'm out. I don't even want to play him. That's stupid. Well, no, I take that back. Jinnar is worse.
Yeah, I would either ban Jinnar or Ignis. Either one. Now, if ATF is smart, they're gonna ban Ignis.
Yeah, they would be.
They would be banning Ignis. They're not gonna allow INF to be able to have a chance.
Yeah,
to
that's
get
probably.
Ignis.
I think that's what they were talking about in chat. I was gonna tell everybody to abide, but I don't know if everybody would understand the Lebowski reference. So, now that we're maybe back on track.
Yeah, we should be back on track. Kind of.
Maybe.
No, it's almost 8:30.
Yeah. We're behind, but I mean, are you checking chat? I haven't even looked. So
In Discord?
yeah, or in Twitch.
I've been checking every once in a while. I don't have it open at the moment.
I've been looking at the patch notes. I'm gonna be honest. Are we good?
Looks like they're ready.
I don't want to start. I want to make sure. Alright, good to go.
Blue team's turn to
Alright,
ban.
going into the ban phase. We will not see Ignis banned from iNFamous. That much we know.
Because they're going to try and grab him.
Oh, yeah. So, Arum, obviously, I mean, it's almost silly to not ban Arum at this stage. I don't think they're gonna make any edits to her kit or the way that she functions, damage, anything. I mean, she's just incredible. Cricknack gone.
That's a for sure ban.
Yeah. They're gonna ban him.
I'm honestly surprised they're going to do that.
They're
I
probably
don't think it's
just
a smart
over
idea.
it. They're just over it. That was one. I mean, that's Gandalf wearing the one ring and control. The one guy made that happen. I'm really anti the idea of 1v5, but Jenar can kind of do it, and based on what I just saw, maybe Ignis he's the chosen one.
Well, he definitely is Gandalf. I think he's more Gandalf the White.
Yeah.
If anything.
Well, you know,
that'd be a cool skin, though.
Almost actually called him Gandalf. Well, you know, Ignis used to be really strong, and then got nerfed over and over and over again until he was effectively worthless. Jennar's done, Yibneth done, and now we're in the pick phase. They're maybe gonna grab the Joker, which is not a bad choice.
No, definitely not a bad choice, especially with the buff and how he was played in last game.
Oh,
Really
L'Oreal. Hear you.
L'Oreal's looking good.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how it all plays out.
We're gonna see Annette.
Nice.
All right. I like it.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna finish eating dinner. So they get the Mina again. Zuka is a strong pick right now.
Yeah, with the patch that just happened, Zuka is now going to be very dangerous in the lanes.
What
But he's gonna be more.
what did I miss? What changed?
Zuka. Let's see. I have it open. Let's see. Zuka. There's Zephy's.
To pick.
Amelie definitely got a little bit of love.
I don't even know if I don't think Zuka even got a buff or a nerf.
Yeah, I think he's just good.
I
Honestly.
think people are just realizing that yeah, he's good. We need to play him more.
Well, let's see. We've got Mina and a bunch of damage machines versus Arduin and a bunch of damage machines and a little girl with glasses. So a bunch of characters that can do crazy amounts of damage. A great deal more. Where's the control? Like who? The Annette has the control and the Mina has the control, but that's the majority of what's happening here. Arduin. So maybe a lot more focus on the CC on the ATF side, but just
Except the only thing is that they have Mina. INF's got Mina again on their side, and even though you have a lot of CC, if you have Mina on your side, it's gonna not do much.
yeah, that's fair. I really want to see this L'Oreal play out. See how that goes.
So Komodo's back on the mage again.
Yeah, many moons ago he used to main mage. Wait, did they change the is there a new icon, that green thing? What does that mean?
Wait, which green thing?
The L'Oreal. It's a different icon.
Are you talking about the hero proficiency?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they've changed a little bit of that type of stuff. I think that's medium.
Huh. The one that was sort of nondescript and didn't look like anything now has a little more definition.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, so Vader is doing the support thing again. He's got Arduin, so he can do a little bit more attack damage. He's definitely got the chase down. Maybe to, I really don't see. I mean, how does that compare? I mean, I feel like Mina is still the much stronger option.
Right, but see, Arduin has a good amount of stuns, but he's got a little bit more power than Mina does. But the only way Mina starts to become very strong is if she's got some good damage with her, and she just becomes annoying.
Yeah. See, we've got Annette solo lane. So that's apparently a thing. I feel like Annette solo versus Joker is just a bad idea.
Well, especially because Joker just does so much damage, especially when it comes to the late game.
We got Irie jumping in on the Zuka. Zuka, he is gonna be able to get away and get back into that tower, but he took quite a bit of damage.
I don't know if you entirely noticed it, but the entirety of INF's team is running Flicker.
Huh. I did not notice that. And they move right into the Abyssal. Got a little bit of pushback from the ATF side, but they're not engaging. They're just moving in, just kind of waiting.
No, the Abyssal's going to be resetted. It's going to be resetting right now.
INF backs out. You see what I mean? The communication on the INF side is clearly there. Irie is able to get that Zuka kill up top and push one little minion forward. We've got a little dedication to a push coming from Liliana, but she ends up backing out just to get away from Amelie. And the ATF guys are able to take down the dragon.
Ooh. Look at those jukes coming in from a toothpick, but he still was not able to get away.
Hey man, you gotta try.
You gotta try all the way.
Yeah, hopeless is hopeless. There's only so much you can do. Ariel just sort of doing her thing. Curious to see what she looks like when she comes alive. Mina is able to grab the L'Oreal. She throws her ult down. She's doing some damage. Gets those stuns out, and that's what I'm talking about.
Power.
You see, the slows are everything, because if they can't move, you can just use your 2 again, teleport. You get 3 more orbs to hit them. Now it looks like Tooth and Irie and Amelie are pushing hard on that top tower. Zuka shows up and just kind of pushes them back. They got it to about half life. L'Oreal pushes her wave into the tower. Mina right there. And INF is just everywhere that they need to be. I think I'm gonna delete the Gilded app.
Oh, the Gilded bot?
Yeah, I've got well, Arduin jumps into a really bad scenario. L'Oreal backing him up, doesn't want to commit, and I wouldn't either. Yeah, Gilded, it just asks me a bunch of questions about people that it thinks should join the guild or Premier Valor League, or I don't even care. I don't think I like it. Liliana taken down quickly. We got a pretty nice little fight going on. L'Oreal there to kind of back him up. Mina not feeling the positioning, so they end up sliding to the back and just kind of rotating around. But still, Irie is there. Zuka jumps in, so Irie versus Zuka. Arduin got her back, and they're gonna get a lot of, well, maybe not a lot of damage in on that tower. Meanwhile, Zephy's, Mina, Zuka jump in, and they just absolutely storm these guys down. They are gonna take down. Irie kills the Zuka. I'm kind of surprised at that. Yeah. And they're gonna continue this push. Are they gonna take the tower?
They should be able to.
They are. And everybody rotates away. Looks like Arduin and Amelie are gonna rotate into the INF jungle. Not for long. They end up backing out. We got L'Oreal level 8, Liliana level 6, about to be level 7. So they're about to get to their ramping stage. Gold is a little low though on the INF side, but they're staying in their lanes. They're sticking to their farm. They're moving right up. And we get a little bit of damage going in on the Amelie. She throws her ult down and is able to get away. And Arduin and L'Oreal just kind of maintaining mid. Irie just jumping in and just being annoying, taking some of the jungle on the INF side. But INF just playing the patient game and waiting for someone to make a mistake. L'Oreal gets grabbed, Mina throws her ult, and the heat comes in and damage goes out. and pretty much everybody
So-
dies except for Irie.
Irie's just got so much power.
Ultimate.
Yeah, she's just walking right in. She gets the double kill. It gives
See,
Amelie an
ATF's doing the
opportunity.
right thing right now. Nah, they're going into that jungle and taking the jungle away from them, which is going to be pretty much taking away the only way for them to be coming back and winning this game.
Well, as time passes, little pokes like that are, like you said, are going to be tremendous for the end game. If ATF is able to finish off their builds, Liliana goes down almost instantly. L'Oreal, not even using her ult, she and Amelie combined just take her down so fast that she didn't have a chance. Amelie jumps in on the Abyssal. It's at about half-life, and looks like ATF is just going to build a wall and prevent them from getting back into the Abyssal. And then they're just going to move right in. They're close to that tower. Don't have really a tank to speak of, but they're able to get enough damage out that it doesn't really make that big of a difference. They're continuing to just steal the jungle. Vicious is able to finally take down that Irie. It's gotta feel good when you've got somebody just annoying the crap out of your whole team. Just taking that guy down. So we're at 3 Abyssal Dragons to 0 Abyssal Dragons, and that's the difference in gold right there. INF has been able to maintain their gold strong even without the Abyssal by simply just staying in lane and keeping the objectives going down. ATF does have the tower lead, but I feel like at any moment that could change because of the rotations. INF is staying close and trying to create an opportunity for themselves. Mid, I thought something was going to happen. I'm really just waiting for this Joker Annette situation to come to a head. Mina jumps in, tries to get to the Arduin. Arduin backs out, and they are going to push for this tower. It's less than half, and Zephys is almost able to take it down by himself without any effort. He ends up taking a lot of heat in the meantime, and Mina is going to go down, as does Zephys. Did Annette just kill the Joker?
I think she did. It's quite
See,
impressive.
That's me doing a crappy job. I'm so into the other stuff. We missed Annette kill the Joker. That's an odd thing.
Well, if you look at her builds, she's building it as more of a mage or a lane.
That's pretty much
Instead
how
of a support.
I have been, but I've been getting a lot of grief recently about my support builds. So I just decided I didn't know what I was doing, but I build her as a mage, and I think she's absolutely fantastic. Arduin just creating a zone. Abyssal should go down before INF is able to acknowledge that it's being attacked, which is always good, and Rage goes down. She gets that buff. Meanwhile, the rest of her team is jumping into a team fight that I really feel like INF could have won that if they had just jumped in all at once.
And see, right now it is a 4v4.
Now
look at that
now
power
is
from
not the
L'Oreal.
time. Yeah, if I were INF, I would just stay alive, keep the wave back, and just again, I am not afraid to admit that I sat there for 90 seconds waiting for a buff to expire, a buff on the other team.
Oh, I've done the exact same thing. Unless they engage, and then we try to team wipe them.
Yeah. They're just gonna keep that, and it gives you the opportunity to get your farming back, to get really evened out. And you need that in some situations, and I think this is just one of those. If they can keep those core towers alive, and just take Liliana goes down. Joker just kind of hanging back, just trying to get what damage he can. You got a nice push from ATF on bot. You got 4 with minions. Zuka's gonna back right out. Just wait for them to commit. Everyone jumps down. L'Oreal getting some damage out there, getting those slows. Annette just doubling, just doing the double effect. You got slows from L'Oreal, you got slows from Annette. Just a lot of damage coming out at the same time, and they are not going to be able to respond to that quickly enough. You got minions rolling in. That's a lot of damage going to the core. Mina goes down very quickly. Liliana's much the same. They're able to push back a little bit. Zephyrus almost goes down.
Ooh.
Can the core stay alive long enough for Zephyrus to push back? It cannot.
Have you been reading Discord?
No.
HK versus Ferox.
Ooh. Yeah, but that was 828, didn't they pause? That was a while ago.